Alright, let's do this.
Osaka and Kyoto, the last two destinations of our Japan adventure. Osaka is a modern and vibrant city well known for its delicious food and bright lights. We took the Hikari Shinkansen from Tokyo, which was only about a 3.5-hour journey. Once we arrived, we headed straight to Dotonbori, a place best seen at night. It's famous for the Glico Running Man, and it's a mecca for kawaii food culture, which means eat until you drop.
And we have to order through the iPad. They have okonomiyaki. They even serve halal food. I guess they are told we Muslim or not, and they're gonna serve halal food.
Just walking through Dotonbori, you can feel the energy of the place. From the colorful neon lights and ginormous restaurant signs to the variety of food available. There's always something fun and quirky at every corner of the street, and it's definitely one of the most colorful places in Osaka. We ended the night by walking around the city, and we stumbled across a pretty magical light show that was being projected onto Osaka's public hall. The next day, we went on a day trip to Japan's ancient city, Kyoto. Only half an hour away from Osaka, Kyoto feels like stepping back into time. It's one of Japan's oldest cities, and it's the best way to experience the traditional side of the country. Alright, so first stop is Fushimi Inari Taisha. Famous for its thousands of orange torii gates, the shrine sits at the base of Mount Inari. It's home to over 32,000 gates that lead to the summit, which stands at 233 meters high. The hike can take around 2 to 3 hours, depending on how many stops you make. But once you reach the top, you are rewarded with an idyllic view of Kyoto. Actually, come to think of it, I think it's one of the most calming and scenic hikes we've ever done. Here's a little tip. It's a very crowded place, but the further you go, the less crowded it becomes. Next, we head over to Arashiyama Bamboo Forest. One of Kyoto's most photographed sites, this 500-meter forest has been a popular destination among nobles dating back to the Heian period for its natural beauty. Just strolling through the forest and being surrounded by tall bamboo trees felt surreal, and it felt like traveling back into the early ages of the samurai. Just outside the forest, we came across an ice cream store selling bamboo and cherry blossom ice cream, and of course, we had to try some. Oh, and speaking of samurais earlier, we got pretty lucky and won this little guy right here. No! It's a samurai! Yep. So after finishing up at the bamboo forest, we decided to end our day at Arashiyama Tanaka for some snacks. It's a small restaurant serving authentic Japanese food at a very affordable price. We tried their soy sauce mackerel and their korokke.
He took all the coins. He asked me to pour all in the small tray, and he counted for me. He took all the small coins, and I don't know, that's so noble and nice.
And so that brings us to the end of our Japan trip. Overall, Japan is a very unique country full of rich culture, history, and traditions. In a nutshell, we are really grateful that we had the chance to explore the land of the rising sun.